name is Sarah, and welcome to our character craft this month. We are going to be doing Franklin. So your kit is going to come with your instructions for a turtle handprint. It'll come with green paint, bubble wrap, and a green piece of cardstock. Then for your second craft, we're going to have a beetle handprint because we know Franklin loves to eat beetles and flies. And that will actually come with two different sizes that you're going to cut out and color and design yourself. So depending on your size, you get to choose which one fits better. It'll come with our storytime lyrics and a coloring sheet, a little turtle maze, and a puzzle piece, 6 pieces that you can cut out and play at home. Okay, so put all this away and we can start with our Franklin turtle handprint. So with your cardstock, you'll only need about half of it for your handprint. You're going to just trace it and then very carefully cut it out. So I've already done that. You can see my handprint here. And then you'll get a square piece of bubble wrap and you're just going to cut it circular so that it counts as Franklin's shell. And the last thing you're going to do with the other half of your cardstock is just cut out a small circle so you can make a head. You can decorate them however you'd like, with a happy face, sad face, whatever you would like your turtle to have. So you're going to get a little bit of green paint. You will need your own glue, color utensils, and your own paintbrush, but you will get the green paint. And you are just going to paint your bubble wrap. And you'll have plenty of paint to do it for your Franklin shell. So I'm just going to paint it real quick so you can see what it's going to look like and how you're going to glue it on your handprint. So, alright, and make sure it is washable paint, but make sure you clean up after. You don't want to stain anything. Okay, so it'll look something like this, and you are just going to glue it on once it dries. It takes a couple minutes, but it dries pretty quick. And you are just going to take your glue and mine's not dry just yet, but just going to glue the back and place it right on here. Just like that, so he has his little legs, and your thumb is actually going to be where Franklin's head goes. So you can just glue it just like that, and you have a little Franklin handprint. Alright, so that is your first craft. Okay, so we finished that one, and the second craft is going to be your beetle. Now, remember to pick out whichever one you think will fit your wrist a little bit better. This will be your strap, so you can tell how big or small you need it. And you're just going to decorate the whole thing. Color it however you'd like. You have his wings, and these are going to be his little feet, his little legs and feet. So, I have already decorated my little guy, but you're going to also need glue and scissors. So if you have a grown-up with you, make sure that they help you cut out your beetle. So I did a whole bunch of colors. He looks like this. And I have his wings. So make sure that you cut out the wings. They're like this. You're going to just cut it straight in half so you have 2 pieces. So what I'm going to do is glue on those wings just at the bottom, right here on the back. You're going to glue it so that it'll stick to the beetle. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Alright, so it looks like this. You're not going to glue the whole part, just the tip, so that you can kind of bend it a little and you can see that the wings kind of stick up a little like a beetle's taking off. Okay, and then next you have all of his little legs, and you're actually going to fold those like a little accordion so it has bug legs. So just like this. Can you see that? And you're going to do that with every single one of his little legs. And I will do that with you. All right. And this beetle has 6 legs. So we are going to accordion style 6 of them. Just fold it back and forth, back and forth. All right, so we have them all, and you're going to do the same thing as with the wings. You're just going to glue it on, and you're just going to glue it right onto the bottom, just like that. And sometimes it's easier if you just flip over your beetle so that you can see where you're putting it. But you can put his legs wherever you would like. Make sure that if you only colored one side though, that you want to have the colored part of your legs facing the outside so that you can see them. And the last leg. So I have my little beetle's legs, and they look like that. So they'll be a little shaky and wobbly. And then next, you're going to have your strap. Now these are a little bit too small for my wrist, but you're just going to make it however size your wrist is. Because mine will just be on a couple fingers, but you're gonna do that and then glue it into a circle and then glue the bottom so that you can stick it on your wrist. So with it on your wrist, it'll just be like this, and you can play with your beetle puppet. Okay, so that's it for the crafts. They will come with the instructions and pretty much everything you're going to need. So we're going to start now with one of our books. So let's read Franklin's trading card. Okay. Franklin can tie his shoes. Franklin can count by 2s. And Franklin can eat lots and lots of cereal. That's how he got all of the superhero trading cards. Franklin ate breakfast every day. Some days he ate toast, some days he ate pancakes, but most days he ate Fly Crispy cereal. And you can see that there's some beetles on his pancakes, which is just like the beetle that we made for our wrist. One day, Franklin found 2 superhero trading cards in his cereal. Wow, said Franklin. I will eat Fly Crispy every day. Franklin told all of his friends about superhero trading cards. Everyone began eating Fly Crispy cereal. I don't even like Fly Crispy, said Beaver. Me either, said Fox. But I want all the superhero trading cards, said Beaver. Me too, said Fox. Soon Franklin had lots of superhero trading cards. I have Super Dog and Super Cow, said Franklin. Me too, said Beaver. I have Super Pig and Super Chicken, said Franklin. Me too, said Fox. But I do not have Super Cat, said Franklin. Neither did Beaver or Fox. One morning, Franklin had a good idea. I found the trading cards in this box of cereal, he told his mother. Please buy another box. Finish this box first, said his mother. Then I will buy more. Said Franklin. Then I will have 2 bowls of cereal for breakfast. Look at all that cereal he's eating. Oh my. At lunchtime, Franklin had a better idea. I will eat crispy cereal for lunch and supper, he said. Then Franklin had his best idea yet. I will make Fly Crispy squares for dessert, he said. You will get tired of Fly Crispy cereal, said his mother. Never, said Franklin. I love Fly Crispy. After supper, Franklin went to see his friends. I have eaten 5 boxes of Fly Crispy cereal in 1 week, he told them, and I still don't have Super Cat. Neither do I, said Beaver, but I have 3 super dogs. I have 2 super chickens, said Fox, but I don't have 1 super cat. Super Cat is hard to get, said Franklin. The next day, Franklin opened a new box of Fly Crispy. He dug into the box. Hooray, said Franklin. I got Super Cat. He dug in again. Wow, said Franklin, another Super Cat. That's pretty lucky. Franklin ran to tell his friends. Can I have the other Super Cat? Asked Beaver and Fox together. I asked first, said Beaver. No, I asked first, said Fox. Franklin didn't know what to do. The next day at school, Fox had an idea. I will trade my candy bar for your Super Cat, he told Franklin. Beaver had a better idea. I will trade 2 candy bars for your Super Cat, she told Franklin. Franklin still didn't know what to do. What would you do? I'm not sure what I would do. After school, Franklin went to the ice cream shop. Fox and Beaver followed him. I will trade you an ice cream cone for Super Cat, said Fox. I will trade you an ice cream cone with 2 scoops for Super Cat, said Beaver. 3 scoops, said Fox. 4, said Beaver. I don't want that much ice cream, said Franklin. Fox and Beaver did not listen. Franklin went home to think. I don't know what to do, he told his mother. Beaver and Fox are both my friends. Why don't you flip a coin, she said. Good idea, said Franklin. That's what I will do. And I will stop buying Fly Crispy cereal, said his mother. You have a full set of superhero trading cards. That is not a good idea, said Franklin. The next day, Franklin went to find Beaver. He gave her 1 Super Cat trading card. Beaver jumped up and down. Yippee, she said. Now I don't have to eat Fly Crispy cereal ever again. Then Franklin went to find Fox. He gave him the other Super Cat trading card. Fox jumped up and down. Yippee, he said. Now I don't have to eat Fly Crispy cereal ever again. That was nice of Franklin. Franklin went home. He opened a new box of Fly Crispy cereal. He dug into the box and found his 2 trading cards. Neither one was Super Cat. Yippee, said Franklin. Maybe I will have to eat Fly Crispy cereal forever. All right, that's the end of our first book. And next we're going to do our storytime lyrics. So this one is going to be fun and interactive. It's called Little Turtle. So it starts like this. There was a little turtle that lived in a box. He swam in a puddle and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito, he snapped at a flea, he snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito, he caught the flea, he caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. There was a little turtle that lived in a box, make a little box. He swam in a puddle, and he climbed on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito, he snapped at a flea, he snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito, he caught the flea, he caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. We're actually going to read a second book this time. So we have Franklin Stays Up. All right, Franklin stays up. Franklin can tie his shoes, Franklin can count by 2s, and Franklin can stay up until 9 o'clock. That's really late. But one night, Franklin wanted to stay up past 9 o'clock. Uh-oh. I'm not tired, Franklin told his mother. You may stay up a little bit longer, she said. I want to stay up a lot longer, said Franklin. I want to stay up all night long. And what will you do all night long? Asked his mother. I will have lots and lots of fun, said Franklin. But by 10 o'clock, Franklin was asleep. Sounds like me. In the morning, Franklin had a good idea. He went to find his friends. I want to have a stay-up-over in my tent, he said. You mean a sleepover, said Bear. No, said Franklin. I mean a stay-up-over. We can stay up all night long. I can bring food, said Bear. I can bring games, said Rabbit. I can bring a radio, said Snail. Good, said Franklin. We will have fun all night long. Everyone came to Franklin's house after supper. Franklin put up the tent. Bear put out the food. Rabbit put out the games. Snail turned on the radio. Now we are ready to stay up all night long, said Franklin. At 9 o'clock, Franklin's parents came to say goodnight. We're not going to bed, said Franklin. But we are, said his mother. We have to get up early to make you a pancake breakfast. Hooray, said everyone. Have fun, said Franklin's father. Ooh, pancake breakfast sounds pretty good. What will we do now, asked Snail. Let's eat, said Bear. Let's play tag, then eat, said Franklin. Everyone ran around and around the backyard. I'm tired, said Bear. No, 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 said Franklin. You can't get tired. We have to stay up all night long. Okay, said Bear. Let's eat the popcorn. By 10 o'clock, all the popcorn was gone. Let's play chess, said Rabbit. Everyone started to play. Soon, Rabbit started to yawn. Hurry up and move, Rabbit told Snail. I'm falling asleep. No, 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 said Franklin. You can't fall asleep. We have to stay up all night long. Okay, said Rabbit. Let's eat the cookies. Oh, everybody's getting tired. By 12 o'clock, all the cookies were gone. Let's tell spooky stories, said Snail. Everyone took turns telling spooky stories. I'm scared, said Snail. I want to go home. No, 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 said Franklin. You can't go home. We have to stay up all night long. Okay, said Snail. Is there anything left to eat? But there was nothing left to eat. Let's go inside and find some food, said Franklin. Everyone tiptoed into the house. Look, said Rabbit, the table is set for our pancake breakfast. I can hardly wait, said Bear. Just a few more hours, said Franklin. It's already 1 o'clock. Franklin found bread and jam in the cupboard. Then everyone tiptoed outside. They made sandwiches in the tent. I'm all sticky, said Snail. Me too, said Bear. I know what to do, said Franklin. Follow me. Oh, look at their little messes on their face. Franklin turned on the hose. Everyone got wet. I'm cold, said Snail. He got into his sleeping bag. Me too, said Bear. He got into his sleeping bag. Snail yawned and fell asleep. Bear yawned and fell asleep. Oh no, said Franklin. This is not a good stay-up-over. Well, him and Rabbit are still awake. Let's see. Franklin and Rabbit went outside and counted stars. 1, 2, yawn. 3, said Rabbit. 4, 5, 6, said Franklin. This is, just like counting sheep, said Rabbit. 7, 8, 9, said Franklin. Yawn, yawn, went Rabbit. Then he fell asleep. Oh no, said Franklin. Franklin looked at his alarm clock. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. Then Franklin yawned. No, 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 he said. I can't fall asleep. I have to stay up all night long. Franklin ran around and around the yard. He did jumping jacks. He turned on the radio. He held his eyes wide open. Just when Franklin knew he couldn't stay up 1 minute longer, he saw the sun. Hooray, said Franklin. I stayed up all night long. Then he fell asleep. At 9 o'clock, Franklin's mother went outside. "Wake up," she called. "It's time for breakfast." Snail woke up. Bear woke up. Rabbit woke up. Franklin did not wake up. "Franklin, Franklin, Franklin," said Snail and Bear and Rabbit. "The pancakes are ready." Franklin yawned and rolled over. "I don't want any pancakes," he said. "I want to sleep all day long." That's the end of Franklin Stays Up. Okay, friends, well, we read our books, we had our story time lyrics, and we made our beetle and turtle handprint. So, I hope you had fun, and we'll see you next month for our next character craft. Have a great day, friends.